Hi guys, I am going to be making shrimp and grits for dinner, but I'm going to be doing it a little bit differently, so I thought I would do a cook with me video. What you will need for this is, of course, shrimp. I choose the Daily Chef, which is from Sam's, uncooked medium shrimp. It is peeled, deveined, tail off. Some fat-free shredded cheddar. You could use mozzarella if you wanted to. Some chicken broth, some garlic for seasoning. You'll also do some salt for seasoning. You can do pepper, whatever other kind of seasonings you'd like. I also have some fat-free cream cheese right here, grits of course, and then some olive oil. So this is a recipe that I found online, and I was able to make it simply filling, so I'm really excited. We're going to be trying this out together. So first step is going to be starting to cook the grits. So in here I have a cup of water with 1/3 of a cup of chicken broth. It is reduced sodium. And then I have 1/3 a cup of grits. Typically the instructions are based on 1/4 cup for a cup of water, and if you're making 4 servings it's a cup for 4 cups. Because it's going to be dinner, I'm going to make a little bit more for myself. So I'm going to do, again, 1/3 cup of grits to 1 1/3 cup of liquid. So I'm going to put this in this pot, start it to boil, and then add the grits and some salt. Okay, so I have my water boiling and I added my grits. The package says now to reduce heat to medium-low and cook for 5 to 7 minutes. So I'm going to do that, and probably in the middle of that I'm going to start my shrimp over here. All I did was take half a teaspoon of olive oil and some garlic. So I'll heat that up and then add the shrimp to it. Just a little update, I added some basil as well, just a pinch. The recipe I am basing this off of talks about adding maybe paprika or other spices depending on what you would prefer, so season it to taste. I cooked the grits for 5 minutes. Now I'm going to add 1/4 cup of shredded cheddar. And then also 1 ounce of fat-free cream cheese. So I'm going to stir that up and then cook it probably for another 2 minutes or so. To the grits, I also added a teaspoon of extra virgin olive oil, and this is what they should look like when they are pretty much complete after you've added the fat-free cream cheese and the cheddar cheese. The shrimp is over here just chilling. So pretty soon we're gonna add the two together. Here is the finished product, guys. I tasted the grits, they taste really yummy, so I'm excited to try this. I will let you know my final thoughts, of course, once I have dinner. First, just a note, I did 1/3 cup of grits. I think that is quite a bit, but we'll see if it satisfies me and I should, I'll stop before finishing this, or if I'll eat the whole thing. I will let you know, of course. And this dish is entirely simply filling, which is awesome. I will try and calculate the points below so that you will have that information as well if you're counting points. I will check in after I have it. Okay, update on the shrimp and grits. I did not eat all of the grits. I think you could do 1/4 cup, like the normal 1 serving. If you were to do 1/4 cup of grits and use chicken broth and water, I would probably do 3/4 of a cup of water and 1/4 cup chicken broth, maybe? I don't know, you could experiment. I do think that the fat-free cream cheese adds a little bit of a tang to the grits that I'm not like super in love with. So I think the next time I make this, I will either lessen the cream cheese. I did 1 ounce, but maybe do 1/2 ounce or even less than that, or just remove it completely. And maybe a little bit more salt in the grits, but otherwise the shrimp was really good and the dish overall was pretty good. It's odd to do like an experiment like this, but I'm glad that I'm able to make something for the first time and tell you my immediate thoughts. So I will put down below the recipe, and the recipe that I loosely based this off of, the recipe that I made, as well as the points for that recipe, and then if you were to do 1/4 cup, the points for that recipe. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Please give this a thumbs up if you did, and I will see you next time. Bye.